Meanwhile, a young Sydney law student has hit out at the federal government's legislation in an online opinion piece published today. Michael Brull has written extensively on the Northern Territory emergency response, most of that work critical of the intervention and its outcomes.
Michael Brull leaves no room for doubt in his opinion column for The Drum, and even less doubt when he's in the room.
You know, Jenny Macklin does not care about listening to Indigenous communities. She does not care about consulting with them about how to address their problems. She only cares about, imposing her own vision on Indigenous communities and completely ignoring all of the evidence about what really works.
Not backward in coming forward at all. And that evidence...
Little Children Are Sacred report said you have to build 400 houses every year for 20 years. They've built 324 in, something like 4 years. And now they're bragging about how they might meet their target. Well, their targets just aren't good enough, and the evaluation report completely ignores this. This is the classic example of this whitewash approach, where it says it talks about the government achievement, but it doesn't show what a farce they really are.
He says what they are is not that much different to the previous government.
And she's continued the same disrespectful approach to Indigenous communities as John Howard. There's been very slight different rhetorical approach, because John Howard didn't have the fig leaf of claiming to care about consultations. Jenny Macklin claims to listen to Indigenous communities, but all the evidence shows that she's ignored them time and again, and not only that, she's lied about what she's been hearing from Indigenous communities.
And in case you still weren't sure where Michael Brull stands on the issue...
The result is we're seeing more and more punitive measures against the most vulnerable and desperate people in the country who really desperately do need real solutions for their very dire problems.
Solutions government of either persuasion are yet to find. Roman Allam, NITV News.